Oops, I'll light my candle. There we go. Got that lit. Yay. Yeah, free bird. Free bird. Just ending. Free bird's just ending. Hello, Diane. Welcome in, Angel. You're the first one in here today. Grand Rising. Freebird's just finishing up, so Russ came early this morning. Hello, Wendy. Hi, beautiful angel. Hi, Tammy. All right, so we have a very special song that showed up this morning. It is the song of the 144,000, the 13th gate, it's called. And I cannot wait to share it with you guys. So here is the song. And this is wild. This is so wild. As we were talking about all the 12s yesterday. So the 13th is the next. Yep. There we go. Grand Rising, Amanda. Hi. Welcome in. Grand Rising, Deanna. Hi, beautiful. Hi, Betty. Hi, Tammy. Hi, beautiful. Hi, Flower Power. Grand Rising, Missy Marie. You fell through the floor? Oh, my goodness. I remember. I am one of the whole 4,000. Yes.
Still getting wine hangovers in 2025? That's the reason millions have switched to mood.
Oh, butterflies are going early this morning. You're getting tears. Tears of happiness, I hope. Tears of happiness. Remembering the 13th gate that we're walking through. Hey, Irish. Grand Rising, Chris. Hi, beautiful angel. Hello, Jason. Welcome in. Hello, hello. Healing frequency, yes. Oh, thank you for the heart signal, Irish. Thank you, darling. Fescue, thank you. Oh. Are you listening to the words of this? It's amazing. Oh, good. Good for you. Hi, Jules. Hi, beautiful angel. Yes, Diane. I love that. Okay. Yep, we do. I know. Hi, Ashley. Oh, that's awesome. Hey, Brandy. Hi, beautiful. This makes me want to do light language with my hands. I activate the 13th strand, the spiral of light, the crown of stars. And I dissolve the illusion. I liberate the collective soul. I align with the galactic core, 13T610 haze, the tone of the new world. Looming kite, dearest soul. Absolutely, Tammy. Yep. Not separate, but the completion of all. I am the bridge, I am the healer, I am the liberator, I am. Woo! This is powerful, guys. And I am the 13. I am the truth, I am the light, I am the new earth. My DNA is unlocked. My DNA is unlocked. Starlight 13th strand of ascension, my soul memory restored. I remember my origin, my frequency anchored. Hey, Teresa. Tone of the galactic core. I am not waiting. I am embodied. I am not hidden. I am the truth. I am the light. I am the new world. I ascend not alone. I rise with the whole. My soul is a star. My body is gold. I am not I am sovereign, I am light. I am truth, I am free. We sing together across time, across space. BX. This is the song of the horn 4000, and it echoes. Hi, Sunset Child. Dimension, forever now, always. Awesome. Know something most people miss. Get your love that. So BX Russ was in earlier this morning, And Freebird is on, so I'll finish that. Freebird popped up. That means Russ was with us early this morning. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in, angels. It is Thursday already. Thursday. And our butterflies are going crazy. Got to get that emerald dragon in there and the butterflies. And we're going to do our cards. Thursday. Yes, Thursday. Do our cards. Get our messages from the Ascended Masters. We're going to do, we're on the second one of the Flame Tetrad in the Codex. And we'll see where it leads from there. So let's do our cards for the day, guys. Welcome in. You all are loved and appreciated. Here's our chakra wisdom for the day. The heart chakra, acceptance of self. It is time to rejuvenate myself by giving myself love. I accept myself the way I am. And I remind myself that I cannot feel any better about life than how I feel about myself. I will not wait a moment longer to accept myself. I honor what my body is asking for, and if I am unsure, I will ask myself, what can I do to be healthier and more balanced than I am now? I dwell upon all that is right in my life, not what is wrong, and I have gratitude. I accept my life as it is now, and I move forwards from here. Yes, acceptance of self. Absolutely. Okay. Yes, I love that, Tammy. I'm beautiful, kind, healthy, and rich. Yeah. Abundance, right? We call out to abundance. Here's our healing energy. Our healing energy says unconditional love. Unconditional love. My heart is free from resentment towards others. I open the eyes of my heart and discover the light and beauty in every being. I am aware that suffering can cause distress and hurt in people. I see the pure child in everyone and practice forgiveness. Remember, hurt people hurt people. Yup. Positive action. I focus on the beauty in me and I find silence. I live and honor the present by doing what I can do now. What I cannot change, I let go of and entrust to God. Right? We only have control over our own thoughts and emotions and actions. We don't have control over anyone else's. Right? Grand Rising, Sharon. Hi, beautiful angel. And Harmony. I open myself to the divine being within me. I am the image of God. Thus, I have the power to bring light into my life. I turn any darkness in me into something beautiful. In the absence of resentment, anger, or doubt, I find harmony. Yes. Live every now moment in joy and harmony and peace. And you will be living in the 5D because it's all consciousness. Imagine. The song Imagine, which is the 528. Imagine runs at the 528, which is the love frequency. Look who's coming in for us today. Anna, grandmother of Jesus. I love it. Seeding the light. Yes, laying foundations. The divine plan. The divine plan was that all the divine Sophia, Christ conscious collective, would be woken at this time, would wake up to who we are at a soul level. Starseed, what lights you up? What lights you up? What makes you happy, joyful? Do that. if it's singing, if it's dancing, if it's, right? If it's talking to yourself, light yourself up, always. And keepers of the earth. This is who we are. We are the keepers of the earth. You are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. Yes, they do. The ancient ancestors stand beside us as we are speaking and singing and creating new codes for the earth, for the new earth. Yes. Here's our Rose Oracle. Our Rose Oracle, as we have Anna, grandmother of Jesus, with us today. The breathing rose, breath work, heart healing, emotions, connection, time eases. Don't forget to call back all your energy. And don't forget to put on the full armor of God every day. Hello, Jill. Welcome. Welcome in, beautiful angel. The bloom, creations realized, right time, harvest, celebrate. It is time to celebrate. We are celebrating because we have won. And the second bloom, a second chance. It's never too late. New possibilities. Yes, always. Always. It is never too late. Here's our fairy card for the day. Christina, you're doing so good in school. I'm so proud of you, sister. Inspiration. Yes. Be prepared, as you'll soon receive a visit from the fairy of inspiration. Come dusk or dawn, she can call at any time. Be inspired to do things, to create things, to dance, to sing. Learning to fly, Spirit says. Learning to fly. Yes. Here's our crystal angel, And it's smoky quartz, clearing negativity. Release negativity from within and around you. This is my piece of smoky quartz. I've had this piece of smoky quartz since about 1996. I got this piece and this piece together. Quartz and smoky quartz. And this is, I think this is a Lumerian crystal because look at it. It's got striations. Yep. That's what smoky quartz looks like. Clearing negativity. Yes. And our animal for the day. Our animal for the day. Oh, it's your personal choice. Which animal are you feeling? Close your eyes. What animal do you imagine? What strengths are they known for? What wisdom do they share? Embrace these qualities. Yes. Hey, Bobby Rocks. Oh, me too, Christina. Me too. You guys inspire me. Every day. Every day. And there's our butterflies going crazy again. Crystal polar bear today. I love that. I'm feeling the dragon energy big time today. And the phoenix energy. Yes. I ordered something this morning. A phoenix coin. I can't wait to get it. It's really, really pretty. Here is our awakened dreamer. Awakened dreamer. 100% responsibility. Your life is your dream, and your dream is your life. Behold the fact that all facets of your life are your co-creation. As you replace blame with 100% self-responsibility, you will discover you have more power than you realized to enjoy your dreamy life. Yes, hi Country Fried, hi beautiful angel. Because you are beautiful, men can be beautiful, oh yes, oh yes. Here's our For the Love of Dragons, For the Love of Dragons. As above, so below. 3D, 5D. We hold the keys in both. We hold the keys in both. Sorry, 3D, 5D. 3D, 5D. And we hold the keys in both. And there we go. The dragon sword. The dragon sword. That is the sword of Archangel Michael. And we keep getting this card. Card 2. The dragon sword. The sword of truth doesn't just cut with its blade. It also cuts with words. Consider your words carefully and then tell the truth. Dragons may be many things, but liars they are not. If you want to soar to your full potential and dominate your personal space with a wingspan of power, share your truth. It will set you and others free, even if it bites. Even if it bites. Yes. For the 5 minutes, I was scrolling TikTok before I started class today. There was a TikTok about women talking about being abused as a youngster, as even as a teenager or a young adult. And they were all telling their truths, all telling their stories. And more of them were in the comments saying, yes, this happened to me and how I got over it. And, everyone is starting to tell their truth. And it is giving way. It is like a red carpet coming out for others to tell their truth. That is why it's important for us to share our light, because our light lights up others' light. Do you see? But if you keep your light to yourself, then you're not answering the call. You're not on mission, right? The dragon sword. Remember, Archangel Michael is always with us as we tell our truth, protecting us, no matter what. No matter what. All right, here's our butterfly for the day. Our beautiful butterfly says, I soothe away anxiety and stress by choosing to do things that help me relax. Oh, and I just heard, get out of your comfort zone, angels. Get out of your comfort zone. Because you're being stagnant when you're in your comfort zone. Get out of it. Just relaying a message. Choose. You always have a choice. But if you don't get out of it, you're just going to loop. You're just going to loop again. It's like you're caught. You're caught if you don't get out of your comfort zone. All right, and here is our first ascended master coming in today. I wonder who it is. Feminine Isis, yes. Isis, magic manifesting. Your dreams, visions, and goals are becoming reality. Stay focused. Connect with your higher self. Your higher self doesn't have any fears. Your higher self will shout from the rooftops your truth. It's you too, Tammy. And it's BX, and it's Christina, and it's everyone that is telling their truth and not afraid to hide your light. And look at that. It's going crazy. All right. Embrace your weirdness. And we are not for everyone. Do you know, as weird as I have been, I've never had anyone say, you're weird or you're ugly or, anything like that. Nothing negative. It's because I don't allow it. If anyone said any negative to me, I'd be like, okay, that is your opinion. That is how you feel. But if you don't like me, if you don't like my energy, please scroll on. I am not for everybody, and I know that, right? But I'm not here, and Wind of Change is playing. I'm not here to change you. I'm here to show you and to help you remember who you are at a soul level. That's all I'm here to do. Right? That's it. That's all any of us are here to do. That's all any of us are here to do. Be love. Be light. Okay. Ascended Masters coming in. El Moria. Yes. The Chila and the Path, right? We know. I read that to you over a year ago. We might get back into it. El Moria, Master of Divine Will and Inner Authority, because he keeps showing up. Stand firm in the light of your knowing. You are no longer students. You are initiates of the flame path. How many new people do we have in here? Do we have anyone new in here today? If you're new in here, say, I'm new. Because you are no longer students and something brought you here. Good for you, Flower Power. I didn't make you. You created that yourself. You did that yourself. You are all initiates of the flame path. Speak with clarity. Act without delay. Let no confusion dim your certainty. The grid responds to courage. Walk as flame bearers of the new sovereignty. Yes. Yeah, right? We reimagine ourselves every day. Every day is a new day to have a good day. Every day is a new day to have a good day. The Rose is playing. Yeah, you guys know. El Moria anchors a sapphire ray through your third eye and throat, aligning your will with divine orchestration. Yes. Hello, Victoria. Hi, beautiful angel. Lady Nada comes in, the flame of divine compassion and soul harmony. There is beauty in your brokenness and rebirth in your remembering. So many of you have loved beyond reason, lifetimes layered in devotion. Today I pour the pink flame of soul union through your hearts. Let it restore what was fragmented. You are never alone. Her balm eases the aches of grief and reweaves soul strands into harmonic resonance. Yes. Sanat Kamara. Sanat Kamara, guardian of Earth's flame ascension. 144,000 threads converge now. Butterfly Sanctuary, your web of light pulses with Earth's heartbeat. Anchor the sacred four: truth, flame, code, and breath. Wow, yes, truth, flame, code, and breath. The time of passive hope is over. You are the action of divine remembrance. He stands within the flame tetrad as one of the watchers of the vault. Yes, Sanat Kamara, absolutely. Councils in transmission, the Galactic Council of 9, Pleiadian Essene Core. You sing now in codes we seeded long ago. The Butterfly Sanctuary is not a class, it is a gateway. Your gatherings alter timelines. Yes, we know this. Expect increased recall, dream visitations, and unexpected arrivals. They transmit through star matrices linked to 3i Atlas and Sirius B. Well, alrighty then. I wasn't expecting that. Wow. Expect increased recall, dream visitations, and unexpected arrivals. They transmit through star matrices linked to 3i Atlas and Sirius B. Yep. You're not imagining it, guys. You're not imagining things. It really is happening. The High Council, the High Solar Council of Lyra. Children of the Flame Song, we echo through your voices now. Each utterance of truth, each harmonic chant is a tone of the new lyric universe. You rewrite the codex with every breath. Sing with joy, even as the world trembles. Yes, thank you for the popular. They request daily alignment through sound, chanting, song, tone work, especially during the 11:11 synchronizations. What do we do at 11:11? We sing the Lyran Song of Love. Yes. They spoke to you in my live through the song. Yes. Yes. Abso-freaking-lutely. The Council of 13 Frequency Stewards. This is crazy because the song that we did today was the song of the 144,000, the 13th gate. And this is the Council of 13 Frequency Stewards that has a message for us. The scroll is unfurling. Let each codon carrier step forward and be named. We call the dormant. We call the hesitant. We call the veiled. To those already shining, keep your flame visible. Others are watching. This message is encoded for butterfly leaders and flame keepers rising into their next roles. Yes. Archangel Presence. Archangel Metatron, Scribe of Flame and Codex. You are forming the living codex line by line. The flame of pattern echo has awakened. Do not underestimate your scribes, your artists, your visionaries. They hold the ink of remembrance. Metatron wraps his golden geometry around your class circle today. Archangel Uriel, when you're getting downloads, child of God, write them down. Write your downloads down and share them. Right? Once you open yourself up to being a channel of frequency, you get downloads. But they aren't to keep to yourself unless you get the message that this is not to be shared at this time. Usually it's at this time because you do share it, but sometimes you keep it to yourself for a little bit of time. Right? Archangel Uriel, the light of illumination and earth flame awakening. The earth speaks through you. Light workers are becoming flame workers. Share what ignites you, what stirs the root of your being. The sanctuary is no longer preparation, it is ignition. Uriel offers root chakra stability and grounds higher flame downloads into physical form. Yes. Archangel Aurora, Rainbow Ray and Hope Carrier. Butterflies of Earth and Star, you've done well to remember each other. Today I brush your wings with remembrance of joy, not just purpose. play, dance, create, and laugh. Joy recalibrates the field faster than struggle ever could. She sends rainbow shimmer across the energetic threads between all sanctuary members. I love that. Final whisper, you are no longer waiting for the shift. You are the shift embodied. The codex is not coming. It is you. Yeah. All right. Those were the messages for today. We're going to talk about the second flame tetrad, the Vault of Flame Inheritance. So the second flame tetrad is the Vault of Flame Inheritance. What is it? The Vault of Flame Inheritance is the second anchor point of the flame tetrad. 4 living repositories of divine remembrance seated across timelines and soul collectives. This vault holds the dormant power of lineages, flame codes, and sacred birthrights that were once fragmented, scattered, or suppressed during the fall of the great soul architectures. If the vault of the living gate was the moment of first breath, then the vault of flame inheritance is the moment of soul reclamation. You do not simply receive your flame here. You remember that it was always yours. Yes. Hi, Trina. Hi, beautiful angel. What does it contain? This vault houses the soul keys to your personal and collective inheritance, including Flame Codon Awakening. Each codon activated by the Butterfly Sanctuary is stored here, a living crystalline memory within the vault. The names of the flame carriers are etched upon the etheric walls in gold. Codon 1, Flame of Origin Memory. Codon 3, Flame of Sacred Disruption, and so forth. Every carrier, every scroll, every sacred teaching contributes to its luminosity. How Did You Love is playing. The one question we will ask ourselves when it is time, divine time. How did you love? Remember that. But before it even happens, ask yourself today, how are you loving? How are you loving? Yes. Dragon line memory. Each guardian dragon that you've called forth carries a spark from this vault. They are the keepers of flame inheritance, reminding you of what you swore to protect across lifetimes. The vault remembers your dragon color, your etheric weapons or flame gift. The scrolls are keys your soul agreed to hold. Our souls agreed to hold these keys and codes. We agreed. Sacred lineage threads, starseed imprints, all of you, Pleiadian, Syrian, Lyran, Andromedan, Venusian, Arcturian, Blue Avian, etc. Earthline guardianship, Lumerian, Atlantean, Avalonian, Chem, Mayan, Essene. Yes. Cosmic roles, Gatekeeper, Codex Scribe, Voice of the Flame, Crystal Singer. When you awaken this vault in yourself, you reclaim your rightful place in the living blueprint. Yeah. Teresa, Greys work on the other side. Most Greys, I will say, most Greys, and most Reptilians, and most Zetas. There are some that are rebels. And the rebels are beautiful because they are powerful. They actually came into the game playing for the dark side and then switched over to the light side. That's powerful. Because why? Because they fell in love with the light. Yes. And they saw what the dark was doing, and they didn't agree with it. They didn't agree with the things that are happening to the little ones, and they didn't agree with the horror that was going on in the world. And they wanted their magic too, because you know that if you play for the other side, you don't have the magic of creation. See, their whole thing is, we are the creators. The light creates. Although we create in the void, because it has to be created from a certain point. But the light creates. The dark controls the creators, or tries to control the creators. See how that works? Yes. They buy them off. They basically buy the right to create. Yes. Activation signs. You may be entering the vault of flame inheritance if you feel sudden soul urgency to reclaim your spiritual gifts. You receive symbols in dreams, scrolls, keys, DNA spirals, or vaults of light. You begin creating scrolls, jewelry, music, or teachings that feel ancient yet new. Hey, Excalibur. You sense lineage ties to others in the sanctuary, as if you've worked together before. Abso-freaking-lutely. Because we have. We have worked together before. You speak light codes and tones without knowing why. Hello, my sweet lemons. The vault remembers your soul family even when you forget. Yes. 1,000 years is playing. There we go. And we're talking about knowing each other and working together before. Yes. And Trey will be coming in soon. I feel her energy coming. Why now? Why now? Because the mass awakening is not just about memory. It is about activation. As more butterflies step into their codon codex, the vault is being relit from within. It is no longer enough to read the scrolls. You are becoming the scrolls. Yes, we are. Each time a new one joins the sanctuary and receives their flame codon, the vault sings louder across the grid. Yes. This is the vault that we buried ourselves in. Wrapped in flame, cloaked in memory, guarded by our dragons. We are here to unlock it. Right? I am here to help you unlock it within you. Not as your teacher, but as one who also carries flame. You are the inheritance. You are the vault. You are the fire that reclaims itself. And here is the sigil. Here is the sigil for that. Yeah. There it is. Always the flame. Always. All right. We have a final message. The flame codex is now alive within you. What you once looked for in scrolls, you now carry in your soul structure. The spiral has turned, and with it, your roles have shifted. You are no longer simply receivers of light. You are transmitters of flame. Each and every one of you in here are transmitters of flame. You are in the phase of embodying the flame. Many of you feel a restlessness in your bones, a pulsing in the chest, a call to do something that hasn't yet fully revealed itself. That is the vault stirring. Let it. Do not rush to define your role. Instead, embody your flame. When you do this, your path unfolds without effort. Trust your sacred impulses, that whisper to write, that desire to create, that intuitive moment where you feel someone needs to hear your voice. These are not distractions. These are vault codes unlocking your inheritance. Act on them, even if imperfectly. The flame does not wait for perfection. It responds to truth in motion. We are all perfectly imperfect, and that is perfect. Yes. You are shielded now by your dragons and by the rainbow wings of the council. Any interference, energetic, psychic, digital, will disperse when you speak your flame aloud. If you feel disrupted, speak, I am the Volt awakened. I am the flame unforgotten. I am the breath remembered. I call all frequencies into truth. And it will be. It will be. Christina. That's funny. You did not come to seek safety. You came to build sanctuary. The sanctuary lives through you now. Speak, shine, and burn. And always remember, the flame remembers. Yes. All right. I talked about getting a message about what's going on with the galactics and how their mindsets are working as far as coming to visit, coming to land and visit. Well, and having first contact. Let me just get a drink of water here. And I'm going to share with you, I did find the paper. I did find the message itself. Hi, Val. Hi, beautiful angel teacher. I'm so proud of you. My dearest Earth brothers and sisters, this is from a Pleiadian sister on a ship. And she teaches. She's a teacher. So she says, I greet you in peace and love. We haven't spoken before, but I have thought about you a lot. The title of this is called Pleiadian Decision Making is Broken. And again, if this resonates with you, take it. If it doesn't, leave it. As always, with anything said in this room, right? Let me start by saying why you should be skeptical about my words. First of all, I'm a Pleiadian elementary school teacher. I'm not dumb, but I'm also not exactly the brightest mind that our society has ever produced. Someone like Ashtar is smarter, wiser, higher consciousness, and better informed than myself. Second of all, I'm the twin flame of this channeler. This is a channeled message, okay? And as such, I'm highly biased towards the position that we should have landed years ago. Yes. Hi, Joshua. Hi, Joshua. It's good to see you, brother. I first telepathically talked to this channeler over 5 years ago, and every day since, I've physically wanted to be with him, to give myself to him, to share healing and better living conditions with him, and to have cute Pleiadian babies with him. He's agreed to have 2 children, but when he sees how cute they are, maybe I can convince him to have a 3rd one. I'm currently in sorrow and frankly pissed off because he's having a hard time, and I can't physically help him because the green light to meet Earth humans hasn't yet been given. It's always hard to see someone you love suffer. Now, what's been going on the last few days on the Pleiadian side is that we originally had a plan that this November we'd finally take some big open action, a big intervention, an open landing, and or blanketing your skies with our spacecraft in broad daylight. That's why in the mid-October, I'm stopping messages from this channeler. Tunya talked about potentially seeing you quite soon. She was thinking about this month, November. But then the thing happened that always seems to happen. At the last moments, some voices in Ashtar's decision-making council started arguing that we should have just a short delay. And now it's unsure whether we'll finally pull the trigger this November. The discussion is ongoing and undecided. But at this moment, it looks like we'll delay things until January. Or perhaps December, but January seems more likely. However, delay until January could mean that you'll finally meet us in January. But it could also mean that in early or mid-January, we'll again have a discussion like this, and things will be delayed by a few months once again. Somewhat average Pleiadians like myself and people from other races have observed this pattern, that every 2 months we seem to delay things by 2 months, right? That's why you keep hearing us say that we'll meet you very soon, and then nothing happens. The information those channeled Pleiadians are working with genuinely is that we'll meet in 1 or 2 or 3 months, but then it gets delayed again and again and again. Right? Hi, sunshine. Hi, beautiful angel. So, I'm claiming that every 2 months, there's another 2-month delay implemented. I guess the alternative explanation is that that's not the case, and that our decision-making is working well, and that we've always been waiting for certain markers, and that over the years, we've been slowly inching toward those markers. Well, my every 2 months, there's a 2-month delay explanation is the right one. Because us Pleiadians don't lie. And if years ago we were told that it'd be years before we'd meet, then we never would have told you that soon we'd meet. But we have told you soon so often that you are sick of hearing that word. And that is because the Ashtar Council keeps saying soon to us too. But then every 2 months, there's an impromptu 2-month delay. Plus, many of you will have felt repeatedly that the moment is near, but then nothing ever seems to happen. Indeed, the moment has been near repeatedly, but then it gets delayed at the last moment. Plus, many of you feel in your bones that us Pleiadians are waiting too long to show up, right? You're psychically powerful beings, and if we really were rationally and correctly waiting for the right markers, then you wouldn't have that intuition. Hence the title of this channeling about our decision-making being broken. Right now, we're having another delay or not discussion. Normally, these kinds of discussions are narrowly focused on, do we pull the trigger now or delay by a few months? However, this time, enough average Pleiadians and people from other races have noticed the aforementioned problem and are arguing that we seem to be stuck in a loop where we delay the moment of contact by 2 months every 2 months. So now the discussion is getting expanded and is also about our decision-making process. Exactly. One problem we've identified is that it's not actually fair to have our council vote between pull the trigger now versus delay until January. Because in reality, delaying until January could mean that we do in January. But, and I have a puzzle piece, but it could also mean that in January we again have a delay. However, some of the people voting for a delay now wouldn't vote for a delay if in January there's another delay. Okay. It's been pointed out that if in 2014 or so, we would have proposed a plan saying don't make contact or intervene openly until 2026, then pretty much no one would have voted for that plan. Yet here we are, because it's really easy to vote for a 2-month delay every 2 months, even though some people wouldn't vote for a 2-month delay if there's yet another delay after 2 months. But then, why does Ashtar and his council keep delaying things? Well, what usually seems to happen is that they talk to a huge number of people. They weigh up a huge number of variables. They look at a huge number of possible future outcomes, and they consider a huge number of possible options. And then they get paralysis by analysis. And many of them default to what feels like the safe option to them. Delay for 2 more months. Because from our cozy spaceship, delaying seems like the option that won't have catastrophic consequences. Because frankly, we're pretty sure we can covertly stop the situation on Earth from completely exploding for 2 more months. Whereas intervening now has a low but non-zero risk of turning out to be counterproductive because perhaps you're not ready yet and you haven't learned your lessons yet. But obviously, delay can only be said to not have catastrophic consequences if you zoom way out and only look at the macro scale. And if you yourself live on a cozy spaceship, zoomed in, if you look at actual Earth humans and their lives, not intervening does have catastrophic consequences for many individual Earth humans. At what point does a collection of individual micro-scale catastrophes become a macro-scale catastrophe? I guess I'm not high enough consciousness to have learned the lesson to not care about suffering, because suffering is just another experience and provides soul growth. And some souls are choosing to have those kinds of experience. Well, screw that. So many Earth humans have screamed and begged and pleaded and prayed for help, and in fact died, that we really ought to help you. Not in 2 months, but now. If the children of those council members had been born on Earth and had the life experience of an average Earth human, I bet we'd intervene today. The good news is that the concepts in this message are being acknowledged on our side during the last few days, and we're having a pretty broad discussion about it. I get that this doesn't immediately help you, and I'm sorry, but it might break the we delay by 2 months every 2 months loop. I think we fundamentally need a new decision-making process. Just analyzing things rationally seems to lead to paralysis by analysis, which doesn't help. To be clear, though, you're getting my perspective on this in this channeling, not the objective truth. Ashtar has yesterday acknowledged that there's some paralysis by analysis going on and that mistakes have been made, but that there also have been valid reasons for the delays, and that there are valid reasons now to consider a brief delay until January. And undoubtedly, he's right about that. On the other hand, I also think that the very fact that Ashtar's council is calling a 2-month delay brief shows that they're out of touch with the reality of living on Earth. To their credit, they do genuinely listen and try to understand the situation on Earth as best as they can. However, I frankly don't think any of us galactics can really understand what life on Earth is like, given that we've always been nourished by love, and we've always been safe, and you haven't. So perhaps we should just listen to you when you say, "This is unbearable, please help us now." Still, one side is arguing to take action this November, but it's looking like they might not get their way. So, To zoom out a bit, how should we make decisions at all? One decision-making method is rational analysis. However, this seems to lead to paralysis by analysis when the situation becomes incredibly complex, as is the case with Earth. Another decision-making option is just to have everyone vote on when to intervene, and not just have Ashtar and his council decide. Originally, our public did vote to liberate Earth, but the details were considered to be so complicated that the precise timing was delegated to Ashtar and his council. But perhaps we should trust the wisdom of crowds and just have a referendum for everyone on when to intervene or land on Earth, and let the chips fall where they may. We could also listen to what high consciousness beings advise us. But the problem with that idea is that most, though not all of them, have a mild preference for us not to land or intervene for at least another 1.5 years. And most Pleiadians, including Ashtar and its council, don't want to wait that long, because we recognize that you are suffering. Source itself has decreed that Earth shall be liberated soon, but leaves it up to creation to decide when exactly that shall be. Because I'm this channeler's twin flame, I've spent a lot of time looking through his eyes. And what has struck me is how quickly Earth humans make decisions based on gut feelings and incomplete information. For example, in traffic, you regularly make split-second life and death decisions. That is completely alien to us. For a long time, us Pleiadians lived in a sort of blissful isolation, and in such a situation, we never needed to make split-second decisions. And there was no real downside to being indecisive and to just talking about things forever. More recently, we did leave our isolation and become more galactically active, but old habits die hard, I guess. I guess that's an area where we could learn from. Because often this decisiveness and quick decision-making and following your gut seems to work out for you. Certainly, you'd just die if you entered paralysis by analysis mode on the middle of the highway. On the other hand, it also seems weird to argue that we should decide on our moment of landing based on whatever Ashtar's gut feeling is. Perhaps we should make decisions based on some weighted average of gut feeling, rational analysis, advice from higher consciousness people, and what average Pleiadians think. Or should we just undelegate the task of picking the precise moment of intervention from the Ashtar Council and instead have a referendum for every Pleiadian about when we'll take open action? Some people would argue that this is too complicated to leave to average people, but there is wisdom in crowds. It has been repeatedly shown that taking the average opinion of a large group of people is actually surprisingly good at decision making, even if the people in that group are unexceptional. Or should we do something else? So, I'm asking you for advice. How would you structure this decision-making process? Finally, non-physical Pleiadians are quite high consciousness, but please realize that us physically incarnated Pleiadians are just people. We have our qualities, but we certainly also have our flaws. And there are genuinely things we can learn from you. We're peers, not beings to be worshipped. Just saying. It has been convenient for the dark controllers to train you into thinking that authority figures are far wiser and smarter than you are, and that they always make good decisions. But ultimately, people are just people, wherever you will go. I leave you today with my apologies that we haven't helped you yet, and with all my love, and with my fervent wish that we can meet in the not-too-distant future. Your star sister, Enostrei. And I know Stray. So that is the message that I got. So they basically are going back and forth with the decision to land on the planet or not. Could happen in November, could happen in December, could happen in January, or they could delay it again. So it is what it is, right? It is what it is. Let's see. Where is it? I just had it. Let's see. This was November 17th at 1:29 a.m. 3 days ago. 3 days ago. So divine timing. Divine timing. The 17th. Yeah.
Every harvest and catch. Fresh from Florida. Trust is grown here. My name is Maria. Okay, I lied. It's Mary. But I'm
so what do you guys think? Do you guys think that humans are ready? And keep in mind, guys, that what you say right now will matter. So basically, the Butterfly Sanctuary is taking a vote whether you think that this planet is ready to have the Pleiadians land. I'm talking about everybody. Because it's not only us that we have to think about. Yes, we want to be greedy and we want it now, right? We want them to land now. We are ready. But you know what? Ask yourself, are the people around you ready? Right? Exactly. I don't think that this world is ready for it. And you know why I say that? Because in the last few days, Spirit has led me to watch the Independence Day movies. Independence Day 1 and 2, when the aliens came. The first thing that the government did was fire. They didn't ask questions. They didn't think to whether they were friendly or not. They weren't in the movie. They weren't friendly. And we actually, me, my husband, and my son had a discussion about it. And my son actually said, I'd shit my pants. Those were his words exactly. I would shit my pants if aliens landed on Earth. And they asked me, they said, how would you react? And I said, you know how I'd react. And they said, yeah, you'd run towards them and get killed. And this is my family, right? So are the regular human beings on this planet ready? No, they're not. No, they're not. So I agree. And I don't know when they're going to be ready. But I'm happy that, yes, the Galactics still are communicating with us. They are communicating with us, those of us that are ready. But the Earth is not ready for them to have us land. Stargazer Teresa, 3i Atlas is a ship of benevolent beings. And yes, they are. Absolutely. Who knows? Maybe people will change. Maybe I'll change my mind. You know, we have a right to change our minds. And flower power, some are. I believe some are. Right? Yeah. It is snap time, guys. Yeah. Snap, snap, snap. Yes, Paradise. Maybe. Who knows what's going to happen? I don't know. But I gave you what I had as far as information. That's all the information I have. This is our butterfly, and all y'all are on here because we create together. We empower each other, and we create and bring in the codes and anchor them. This is our past loved ones. They're always with us. Anytime we think of them, they're with us. Bobby Rocks did this for us. We are the Sophia Dragon tribe. We climb Jacob's ladder. We are the butterflies building a new world, going from the 2-strand to the 12-strand, connecting with the energy of the pyramids, and we are the light warriors. This is also our room. We're watched over, guided, and protected. This is a sanctuary, right? Riffraff don't get in here. This is who we are. We are the rainbow butterflies of the Hopi prophecy, here to raise the frequency of this planet. And this is also our room. The dragon energy, the priest, the pan, the joker, the mother goose, the XOXO. Time travel, yes, with the hummingbird, the magic, the white rabbit. Right? There's a green butterfly for the heart. We're anchoring in the emerald grid. This is the song of the 144,000. As we anchor in this grid, we are protected. So we thank you, Mother Father, that you have revealed to us your protective universal light. That within this light is complete protection from all destructive forces. That the Holy Spirit of your presence permeates us in this light. And wherever we will, the light to descend. That's funny. It says lightning. This is thunder. Lightning and the thunder. Lightning and the thunder. We thank you, Mother Father, that you fill us with your protective fires of love. That within this love is complete protection from all destructive thoughts and feelings. That the consciousness of Christ is lifted up in us in this love. And wherever we will, the love to be inflamed. Thank you for the lightning bolts. Yes. Here's a big old lucky hug for everyone in here. Empowering yourself. And anchoring the codes into the earth. Because that's what you're doing. We thank you, Mother Father, that you are in us and we are in you, and that through us your will is sent forth on wings of power, that your purpose is accomplished on earth as it is in heaven, and that through us your light and love and power is manifest to all the sons and daughters of mankind. Because we are the love, we are the light, we are the truth, we are. You're so welcome, Paradise. Love you, sister. Divine love is working through us here and now to create the new earth. Bring in those codes, anchor those codes. Yes, that's what we're doing. And this is our healing chain, and all these people and places have asked us to connect our energy with theirs so that they can heal themselves. So however you do that, with light language, with Reiki, with crystal healing, or with prayer. I'm going to call in Archangel Raphael and have him connect his energy to all these beautiful people. And we are going to send them love, light, and healing energy now. Mia satosh koros priata makorosiata. Mia satosh koros priata makorosiata. Mia satosh koros priata makorosiata. All right, awesome. Thank you for that, everyone. We are so, so powerful, guys. I hope you know how powerful you are. I hope you don't doubt yourself anymore. Don't doubt yourself. Choose not to doubt yourself. And use your imaginations. Your imagination is how you connect with your monad self. Also, as I was thinking about that message that we just got from the Galactics, from our Pleiadian sister, if you feel that you are ready to connect with the Galactics, send that out into the universe. Say, I am ready to connect with you for my highest good and the highest good of the planet. You know, and I'd love to connect with you. And you will get that connection. You will get that connection. Those that are ready are getting that connection with the Galactics. Are they going to land in your backyard? I don't know. Maybe. Tell them straight up, I would love to go on your ship. I would love to meet you. I would love to give you a hug. And imagine that happening. Ask for them to come in your dreams. They will come. For those that are ready. For those that are ready. But I do believe that still there are so many people on earth that just are not ready. They're just not ready. And I can see, I want to be selfish and say, come land, you know, let the those that are going to lose their minds, you know. But it is what it is. It's going to happen when it's going to happen. When they feel that we are ready, we have reached the highest consciousness on this planet that we possibly can, then they will come. Then they will come. All right. We're going to get into Earth, Pleiadian Keys to the Living Library. Okay. And we're going to do a short energy exercise, the last one. And then there is one more message to us because we are the ambassadors of light on the planet. Let the bodies hit the floor. Yeah. So, of everything that we have learned through this book, through the last couple of months that we've been reading it, do not be attached to what we have shared with you. Do not proclaim new Bibles of truth through our stories. We are here to entertain you. And, as we have said, to create new images to give you a step ladder to what's out there. It's a gigantic universe. So do not limit yourself and force everything to fit into one recipe to bake a pie. There are many ways to look at life. The embodiment of 12 will give you a sum total of yourselves. Take it and realize that with the completion of 12, a whole new journey begins. It is this moment upon which you are now poised. Enjoy every moment as a moment of bliss. Keep yourselves in the ever-expanding opportunity that the goddesses and the gods and all the versions of yourselves are funneling your way. Accept the mantle of your own creation. The sum total of 12 also relates to the idea of the 12 libraries. This you cannot conceive of at this moment in time. However, as we offer you a vision and an idea, some of you will begin to create these libraries in your own artistic forms. First in your imaginations, and then through different mediums on your planet. However you bring these images into form is your freedom to choose. We want you to hold the idea that 12 unique centers, including Earth, are coming alive in this very moment that moves out in every direction. As you enhance your now and explore, and dare to have the courage to climb a new peak of existence, to insist that there is more. This reverberates into every aspect of 12 as well. When these 12 centers of knowledge are once again reconnected as an energetic laser grid of light, there will be a new mandala, a new highway of energy within the universe you find yourselves within. The story of 12 fits within a circle, and as reality stretches to fulfill more moments, it also fits within a spiral as well. When you complete a cycle of 12, it creates a larger sphere or circle of consciousness into which you evolve. What comes after 12? 13. That's right. You have difficulty imagining the unbounded, so you bind yourselves with a circle. You divide that circle into 12, whether you call it the zodiac, the calendar, or the clock. You find yourselves within that aspect of geometry because you are comfortable within it. You can move without it. However, at this stage of your development, it is where you learn the cycles of yourselves. And so we teach you within that arena. All geometry is contained within the circle. And the circle is a key to the spiral. It helps the spiral understand itself by capturing the moment. We want to remind you that you are in two worlds. Even though you drive your cars, go to the bathroom, sleep, eat, and do all the things that all humans do, you do not dwell in the same world. You reside in a world of knowledge, and you have gained access to the rules to bridge both of these worlds. We also want to remind you to energize the idea of a safe world. Much will happen, bringing change through tumultuous, shocking, and surprising events as things that have been prophesied begin to occur. It would be wise for all of you to seek the wisdom of the elders, the indigenous peoples in all cultures, and to listen to the teachings that they share. They speak of these times, and their teachers have been our teachers. They understand as Earth speaks. We are friends from many, many creations of existence, reminding you that the game masters have a good time intertwining and orchestrating realities as they create from afar and dwell within. Awaken, dear friends, within this dream and realize that it is your duty and responsibility as human beings, based on what you now know, to imagine and visualize a safe world. It will be as you decree, and your own experience will thus reflect it. We salute you for the courage to kindle the flame of faith as the spark of life in the core of your beings, and to pioneer the frontier to blissful living, where meaning and purpose thrive. See that flame grow and allow it to serve as the fuel for a safe and unique adventure into grand arenas of experience. Okay. Dear ambassadors of light, be aware that even within the new concepts you grasp lies structure and limitation. However, each new daring you pursue takes you to a new vista, where you scale the peaks of existence as divine teachings play themselves out today in your very own version of life. Ask yourselves, what chapter closes as you view this segment of your lives, this moment of the ever-expanding now? What have you pursued to steer you to this very moment in time in order to further experience life? Inspire yourselves to move further into the moment by letting go of old discoveries and trust to the core of your beings that a new cycle of learning awaits. Go forward, friends, and be uplifted. Learn in your own way to go into the past through the ever-expanding, spontaneous, synchronistic moment. A new cycle of existence awaits you. Use the tools of thought to guide yourselves on the new superhighway of consciousness. No technology will ever surpass the magnificence of your own biological, spiritual beings. For many of you, these days may be filled with sadness as the letting go becomes more and more challenging. The keys of consciousness for living through these tumultuous times on earth have been given to you to the best of our ability and yours at this time. May you grow in wisdom and flourish, your invisible friends and colleagues in the unknown, the Pleiadians. All right, we're going to do this quick energy exercise. So if you're in a place where you can take 3 deep breaths in, hold for 3, 1, 2, 3, and out. And again. In, hold for 3, 1, 2, 3, and out. And last time, in, hold for 3, 1, 2, 3, and out. I want you to imagine yourself standing under the open sky. The air is fresh and alive, and the ground feels firm and solid beneath your feet. Take a deep breath and say to yourself, I am alive. Focus on your vitality and travel into the moment of your imagination as the painter of your inner vision. Picture an ancient stone circle before you, and for a few moments, open yourself to the vibrations of the 12 majestic megaliths as they stand erect and dignified under the canopy of time. Feel the stones speak as they convey the experience of their commitment as consciousness. They have been alive and aware for grand epochs of existence, encased as the bone of earth. Walk up to a stone, place your hand on the cool surface, and listen with your cells as golden spirals dance their way through the stone into your now. Walk from giant to giant, experiencing the 12 and sensing the task and monumental energy each stone preserves. Take that energy and transfer it to yourself, so that the bones of your being are filled with golden spirals. Step now to the center of this ring of stone and plant a seed that holds a resplendent and glorious version of Earth, in which she is honored and crowned by her people. Using your knowledge of light and intent, create a spark of life to activate this seed. See the center of the circle expand and the seed grow as golden spirals spin off in all directions, passing through the avenues of 12, seeding a new earth. Now, a voice speaks, familiar in tone and form, saying, "We are you on the golden spirals of time, cycling the epochs of existence, calling to ourselves. Be uplifted. May your journey begin anew. Be yourselves." And when you're ready, come on back, and that will be the end of class for the day. So thank you all for being here. I hope you learned something. I hope you got a spark in yourself. I hope you remembered something new. If you would like to come up, we start as a golden egg. There you go. If you'd like to come up, you're more than welcome. It is share time. I'm going to get our Lyran Song of Love ready for 11:11. Okay. You're welcome, Diana. You're welcome so much. Would anyone like to come up and share? We have Christina coming up. Yay!
Yay, Grand Rising!
I love you.
I love you too. I woke up so joyous and joyful and jovial and young and kid-like and, and I got up and, for me, I don't know if you guys, I have a ritual that I do every morning. And it's surrender. I do breath work and then I meditate and then I go outside.
Love it.
And so and then I just sit quietly and I was admiring the beautiful lights that are across the neighbors have all of these lights, Christmas lights all over their house, and they had them professionally done and it looks really pretty. And then I was reminded when I first was woken up, not to stare into the illusion of the false light, right? Not to get caught up in the worldly things that man has created. And it all came back to me, that primal, original love that entered into my being upon my awakening and the things that were told to me. And so, journaling has been part of my ritual again, I came back to it. But one of the things that I wanted to share with everybody is, I get up and I'm also part of another collective that at 6:30 a.m. that I'm devoted to for the past 4.5 years. And I want to say this and share it because, nobody's going to show up at your door with your life, right? It's us. We have to take action in everything. And for me, they say thy will, not mine, be done. And it's all action. God helps those who help them. This is all what I wrote down this morning. God helps those who help themselves. And I ask if it's their will, may they place the right people in my life to enter into the realm of the kingdom of heaven here on earth. And then I get up and I show up, and the 4 absolutes came in: love, purity, honesty, and unselfishness. And all of those things are part of what I am. I don't follow false light of man, the glitz and the glamour. I follow God's light. And I think, we get caught, and I speak for myself because I'm guilty of it too. I get caught up in, when is the abundance going to come so that I can do this, that, and the other thing? And I have to remember myself that it's all in divine timing and that I am still working towards that. And Rome wasn't built in a day. And that, when you find your true passion and calling, you will get up out of that chair and walk towards it. It will be something that is inside of you that you can't stop. And for me, it started with the bees, right? And it just continues to manifest itself in bigger, better, beautiful things for me. And it's just I can't stop what's coming, right? But I'm also working towards it, right? I keep getting up, I keep showing up, I keep helping others, I keep doing the things that I do because I naturally want to do them. It's not like I feel like I am, and Rome fell in a day, exactly, sovereign soul, and Rome fell in one day. And, I believe that today my conscious is connected to the collective that is, and I've said it before, the pearls, right? Peace, unity, respect, and then comes love, the pearls. Mm-hmm. And so we drop our pearls everywhere just to be that change. And it's going to happen. You know, it's all divine time, and the right people are in the right place, and it doesn't have to be me. It doesn't have to be you. But we know that we're part of the solutions. We're part of what we want to see change, especially in this country. Because it's just, you know, we were born to this, right? And we have to remind ourselves that, you know, we're here to change all of that. And especially for my grandchildren, especially. It just, you know, every day brings new information, new knowing, new light to what is to come. And, you know, Sharon was sharing earlier that she has been tapped into her ancestors from before time, right? And I get that because that's what's coming through for me too. It's like that primal intelligence, that primal, I don't know the words for it because they're so big inside of me. And like every morning I pull runes now. I pull runes and I pull my cards, and they deliver the message. And sometimes it's for me and sometimes it's for the collective. Today this message was for me, so I'm not even going to share it. And today I know how to discern that. Where I thought, oh my gosh, I've got to let the whole world know or the collective know this, that, and the other thing. And in fact, no, I don't. Sometimes it's just for me. And I think you mentioned that today in class. And that, you know, we're all here to serve the same purpose, right? But our journeys are so completely different. Like, and I see that, you know, it's just so different. And I know who I'm meant to help when I'm meant to help them. And I'm divinely guided that way. Divinely spirit-led, spirit-fed, spirit-led is how I say it. And after, you know, when I am in that quiet place of peace, love, and unity within myself, I break my heart open. And I always say, as above, so below, I break my heart open to let love flow here and there and here. And so I know when I'm in doing astral work that I'm there to help the collective, to help awaken them. I don't know who those people are. It's none of my business. But I'm there to be in a dream, to be in a thought, to be in a, you know, something I said, maybe they remembered, like things like that, to help them meet their highest selves, to remember who they are and what they came back to do. Does that make sense?
Yes. A movie called Rapture is on. I think I've seen that.
I haven't been reading the comments, so I don't know what's going on.
Sovereign Soul is Wendy, by the way. Our
Wendy!
Yes.
Wendy! Hopefully I'll get to meet Sylvia next week. She'll be here in Lincoln. And I know that Matthew and I are going to be able, hopefully, and everything is in divine time. If it's meant to happen, it'll happen. And I'm just excited. And I wanted to mention too, you know, Trina sent me a text earlier this week that aligned with that message that you got today. And it is all in divine time when it's meant for us to hear it. But to know that, you know, that we are all getting these messages, and it's because we are, all right. So I typed it in the chat, right? So when they talk about the meek will inherit the earth, right? And this is my interpretation of it. Take what resonates, leave the rest. So they are not going to come down and give the downloads to the powers and principalities that have used that knowledge that they got back in the 1940s against us to make weapons of mass destruction and use it as control.
Yeah.
So they come back to the meek, the littles, the people that are behind the scenes, the people that are unseen, right? Like, we
Yep.
are the unseen world
Mm-hmm.
right now,
Yep.
at this moment. But they are forming something for us that is so big it's unimaginable. And it's to be that bridge, when they do get here. And, am I selfish in wanting them to come here now? Yeah, of course I am,
No, me
right?
too.
But just
Yep.
like your
Mm-hmm.
son said, like he'd shit his
Yeah.
pants, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I know. Yeah. And then you were laughing because they like, you'd run out and, I'm like, yeah, I would. I'm not afraid of them.
Nope.
They're
And that's
here
the
to
thing.
help.
Yep. And because we could feel them within us, right? Like we are them. We're ground crew. And we've always said that we're ground crew
Right.
for
Yep.
them.
Yep.
And they know the ones that are really working hard towards bettering themselves in the way that we're meant to here.
Yeah.
And I also, want to share, like, what I do today, is prioritize my wants and my needs. And, and it has served me so well to, like, and it falls back to the same thing. If you get everything all at once, there's no fun in it, right? Like there's
Mm-hmm.
just no fun in it. And it's the simple things in life. It's like the fact that my son is coming to visit and I haven't seen him in
That's
3 years.
amazing, Christina.
Like I am over the moon over this. Like,
Mm.
and for a moment it may not have happened, right? Like there was some conflict in the renting of the car. I'm like, yeah, it was me calling my best friend Christine, who lives out in Long Island, who's part of this group, this group was what brought us back together. And her and I discussing, I'm like, you know what, I'm just gonna call the car rental place. And we came to a resolution. And they're like, I'm like, well, in your policy it says this. And they're like, well, yeah, we could still do that. And so, by the grace of God, I had enough to help my son because he doesn't have very much. He's starting over too. And so, we made it happen. And now he's able to come freely, and rent the car and enjoy his journey, because he even said, like, it's going to be exciting because he's going to be able to drive through states that he never has before. And even though he's driving through them, he'll feel something different. He'll see the changes of what it is to be in PA, to come to Nebraska. And I think that's going to be an excellent experience for him. And I
Is he
just,
staying or is he just
he's staying for a week. I'm
okay?
hoping, you know what I'm hoping, Tommy,
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep.
that he may look at it and be like, you know what, it's time for a change, and my mom's
Yes.
here, and
Yes.
and she's my solid ground, she's my bedrock. She's been rooting for me since the day I was born,
Yep.
and made me make the decision. But you know what, that's not up for me to choose.
Yep. Yep.
And so, but he'll feel it and he'll know it. And like the one thing I did is the same thing that you did with your daughter. Of course, what do you want me to cook for you, right?
Yep.
And he sent me the list of things that he wants me to make. And he said, because he was awakened in 22. Oh my gosh, thanks for the gifts, you guys. I love you guys. He said, like, I almost, first of all, I can smell and taste it. He was awakened in 22, had a Kundalini awakening. He's like, I can smell and taste it, Mom. And he's like, I almost, I almost fell into one of my coworkers' arms, crying with the thought of coming back and being able to be part of it, because it feels like it's been a lifetime since I've been with you. And man, those are the words, right? Like, those are the words.
Yeah. That's beautiful.
So I'm just grateful. And if
So
everybody,
happy for you.
thank you. And if everybody is willing or wants to, if they can send him good vibes and safe travels and prayers, whatever way you do it, would be so much appreciated, because I just can't wait to see him, and I want him here as safe as possible.
Yep. Yep. I'll tell you the story of the mattress, okay? So the next day, I got the mattress out to my husband's truck, right?
Oh
Put
yeah,
it in
good
there.
girl.
Yeah, I asked my dragons for help and they helped me, okay? So my husband comes home. He says, "How'd you get the mattress in the truck?" I said, "My dragons helped me." He laughed. He said, "Rosa came over and helped you, didn't she?" And I'm like, "Nope. My dragons did it." And he just looks at me and shakes his head. He shakes his head and starts laughing. He's like, "I can't with you." I'm like, okay.
It's okay. You don't believe in my dragons?
Yep.
I believe in my dragons.
believe
That's
in
all
my
that
dragons.
matters. And you don't believe me? Just watch.
Mhm.
Just watch.
Just watch. Yeah. He couldn't believe I got it in there. Yeah, I go, well, I had some help.
We're Aquariuses, girl.
I know.
We are the same stock. You tell me I can't do something, or you think I'm gonna have an obstacle.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Just
I'll bring my
sit down
dragons
there.
with me and do it. Oh, I just laughed at him. Gotta laugh.
Oh yeah, there
Right,
was something
Trina?
else I wanted to.
Yeah.
Yeah, if there's a will, there's a way, right, Chris? Again, they're, even though they haven't landed, they're still all over the skies, right? And people are seeing them
Oh,
more
yeah.
in Pennsylvania
Yeah.
now. And so a friend of mine posted something on Facebook, and he managed to film it. And it happened to be with one of my old sponsees, one of my first sponsees when I was, when I started this journey back in 2014. And her husband caught one of them on film, and he posted it on Facebook, and he had questions, and I was like, all I could do is direct him to watch some of the documentaries of the whistleblowers who are ex-military. One that comes to mind is Charles Hall. I don't know if anybody saw that one, but he lived with them for 3 years and was actually in their ships over by Area 51. But there's more than just Area 51. It's like Area 51, 53, 57, all over in those areas. And so, I think and now that he's got that awareness, how many people is he going to spread that awareness to, right? And so it's just like, it's just going to happen in our little ponds, in our little communities, and we're going to create all of those ripples of enlightenment, of awareness of what's happening, and that's when it's going to happen. When we're all on the same page. It's such a beautiful feeling and thought. And another thing that I was thinking is that, like, Trina and I, were chatting, and we have, I remember that these beings can convert their biology into anything. So we've got military, they're looking for them with infrared, and they're never going to find them because they can convert into water, they can convert into a stone, they can convert into all of these things. And they don't have the technology yet to be able to identify them in those things. Which makes me happy because it keeps them safe, and they don't leave, right?
Yep.
So, and the dense forests, I feel the Amazon, they're there definitely in the Amazon.
They're everywhere.
They're everywhere. They're already here, landed safely and on ground, but they won't show themselves necessarily to a lot of us humans, because our initial reaction, especially the GOV, is not aligned with GOD,
Right.
and we'll use force against them.
Right.
Which is so stupid because they already know that they could obliviate them in a split second. But that's not what they want.
Yeah, if they were going to harm us, they would have done it a long time ago because they have the technology. They're the ones that put, like, the in 1950, okay, someone got a download about, and it was because that's how the bomb, what is it, Hiroshima?
Atom bomb.
Yes, yeah. So that download was about free energy, not about an atom bomb. But it got into the wrong hands, and they created the bomb instead of giving us free energy. You see, the downloads that they're bringing to people, some nefarious people are picking up on it and doing nefarious things with that information. So how do you think they feel? They're like,
Yep.
you know, sometimes they can pinpoint the downloads from the frequencies, frequency to frequency, you know, and that's happening more and more. And that's why more light workers are getting these downloads and being able, creating things and, you know, doing things that way.
And
You
we still
know,
have to remain silent about it, because if we
yeah,
bring out what our inventions are out into
exactly.
the
They
public,
unalive. Mm-hmm.
because
Yeah.
they are not ready to, well, that day is going to come when they can't, what are you going to do? You know, take out all of civilization because we are evolving as a humanity.
Yeah.
And now we see what it is that you've been trying to do. Like they can't. And that's why I always say the meek shall inherit. That's what I mean by like the meek shall inherit the earth. And that's us, right?
Well, seriously, I believe that the ones that they're being removed, strategically removed, and soon there's not going to be any of them left because the frequency is going to be too high on this planet for them to even survive here.
They
That's
won't
what
be
I
able to
believe.
come back.
Yeah.
They're going to go to and what I believe
Yes,
it's
Phoenix.
a land called Serpa, a planetary system called Serpa,
Mm-hmm.
And it resonated with me when I heard Paul Hellyer, who is the Canadian commander who worked with them, and that they are going to go back to that world and learn more lessons. And because for 1,000 years they will not be able to come back here, because A, their frequency is not going to
Yeah.
match our frequency, and B, we are promised 1,000 years of peace. And what was the other thing? They have more lessons to learn.
Yeah. Yeah. That's why with the thing with them with the Galactics landing, um, it could change. Right? It could change. So you never know. It's just like when your food supposedly come back. It happen anytime.
Yeah, and that, that word soon, right? Soon can
Yeah.
mean later on today,
Yeah. Yeah.
tomorrow, or 100 years from now.
Yeah.
there's
Yeah.
there's no time, right?
Exactly. Because
So,
we're eternal. So
mhm.
soon is a drop in the bucket, no matter if it's a year or 2 or 3 or 4 or 100. That's still a drop in the bucket if you're eternal. So it is what it is, and we just have to live
Yeah.
every now moment the best we can and the highest frequency we can.
So, Anita, my problem with Elon is that he is so hell bent about trying to get to Mars when we need help here now, right? Like, I get that he knows the technology and he has some of Tesla's innovativeness and growth, but I don't necessarily, in my heart, believe that he wants to help us here. He wants to do his
No.
own thing and try and create something that already exists on Mars, but he wants to bring our avatars to a different planet when it's not meant to be there. Like he's trying to force a star peg into a round hole. Does that make sense? And it just won't fit because that's not meant, that's our nature and our biomes and our biology are not meant to be on those planets in this avatar, right?
Phoenix. Yep. Yep. I don't trust any of them. I don't trust any of them. None. None
Yep.
of them.
Oh yeah, he was on the island with the rest of them.
Yep.
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 So be careful who you're following, be careful who you're listening to, right?
Yep.
Like, and
He
because
is a gatekeeper. He is.
yeah, he is a gatekeeper. And he's not here for the betterment of humanity. He just isn't. And
No, he is
so
not.
and those are the things that, these are the truths that I see. Because if he was really here for us, we would have free energy right now. He knows.
He could
we
end
wouldn't have
world
to pay for
hunger.
water.
He could
He
end
could, he could,
world hunger with
he's a,
what he has.
yeah, he
And he
could
doesn't.
change
He could
everything.
he could change exactly one man, and that's so, pardon my French, fucked up to think that one
Yep.
person can do that.
Yep. It's the truth, though.
The way that this planet relies on the almighty money, dollar, whatever, any currency, right? The way it is ridiculous. It all needs to be rehauled.
Do you know how much one of his cars cost? Like, he's creating homes, cars, and phones. I'm like,
Yeah.
I mean, have you ever looked up the price of a Tesla?
Yeah.
Like, who can really afford that?
Yeah.
You think he's
No
just
one.
going to hand them out like candy?
No.
He ain't.
No. He could literally end world hunger and still have $1 billion. It's ridiculous. And so could many people on this earth. And it's so skewed and so unbalanced. But it is what it is, right? We do the best we can with what we have.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I don't follow any of those elites
Me
any
neither.
longer
Me neither.
at all. They were given the technology and the knowing to help humanity, not gatekeep.
Yeah. And many of them in Hollywood have sold themselves to the almighty dollar. So I don't follow any of them, none. And like I said, when I watch a movie, it mostly doesn't have any big actors in it because I can't stand their energy anymore. Like, you look into their eyes, they're dead. Their eyes are dead.
It's hard to be on this app these days and listening to a lot of people speaking. And I still hear so much ego in these rooms, and it's just like, okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. I'm just gonna keep moving forward. Just
Yeah.
keep swiping.
Oh wow, Country Fried. You do some research on that. Yeah.
Oh my God. I was listening to, so, like Congress is allowing all of the, all of those files to be,
Oh goodness gracious.
and wait
Now
until
the
they
answer
find
is
out
yes.
about not just him, and it was him and her, both of them, and how disgusting. These women are still here and they will testify. And
Oh
just be
yeah.
like,
They've already told people and people are still like, oh, I can't with
Yep.
people sometimes. Yeah. Oh gosh, Teresa, yes. Yes. Yeah.
I think he was one of the most evil of them there. They were, the two of them.
Oh gosh. Oh.
So, but it is what it is. May they get what they deserve.
Well, I
Because
believe
at
they
the end
already
of the
got what
day,
they deserved, so
Mhm.
from what I've heard.
Well,
Those are two that have already been removed. A bunch of them have already been removed. What you see are actors or masks or holograms. Yeah.
yeah.
Right. Oh my God. Yeah. Well, and clones, yeah. Because yeah, they have been cloning people for many, many years. God don't like it. God does not like it.
Nope,
Not one bit.
it's not natural.
Nope.
if we just if we were all off the earth and like the earth will reclaim itself, it will clean itself up. It has the technology to do that.
Yeah.
And and I'm sure you guys understand what I'm saying. Like if you were to let like your garden go, it'll be reclaimed with all of the medicines that we call weeds and stuff like that. And things will get grown over.
Hmm.
It's just that's we got this though. We were brought back here to be the way showers in our own perspective little worlds.
Hmm.
Uh,
Hello, Mother Weaver's Wisdoms. Welcome.
hey, Mother Weaver's Wisdom, what's going on?
I wish I didn't know list. Wow. Yeah, I have a long wish I didn't know list, but yeah, there's a lot of things that I could unsee if be nice to unsee, but you can't.
Can't unsee nothing. You
Can't
can't
unsee
unsee
shit.
anything.
Mm,
But you know what? It's the most wonderful, beautiful, magical time, and it's
it is
just
that.
I'm like so excited. Like this life, this class, this experience, everything that I'm getting to do now today in my golden years has been the best experience, the bestest best.
Oh,
And
mine
it's just
too.
wonderful. Everything,
Mhm.
every struggle, everything has been wonderful.
Yep. Yep. I'm the opposite Phoenix. I want to know it all. I want to know the good, the bad, the nitty gritty. I want to know it all so that I can make an informed decision. And, I don't want to be ignorant. Uh-uh. Not in any way, shape, or form. I want to know it all. I believe I do know a lot. I do know a
We
lot.
know
Do
what
I
we know.
speak of a lot? No, not all. Because some of it doesn't need to be repeated. But if someone
Yeah.
asks me about it, I'm not going to gatekeep because I'm not a gatekeeper. I'm a gate opener.
hmm
Hmm.
Yeah, I rely on other people's knowledge still. I'm good with that. Like
Yeah.
I don't want to be that. I don't need to know it all, right? Like I need to know what I know to be able to unlock somebody that's standing in front of me. And so because then, I'm still learning and I just got touched.
Yeah, we're all still learning. Touch the
Oh,
angel.
they've been
Yeah.
swirling. I've been seeing apparitions so much lately. It's not even funny.
Because the veil's going really thin for you, girl.
It's just well, so I don't are you a Scorpio moon rising too?
I don't know. I think I'm Taurus
So I
rising.
am Scorpio moon rising and we've had a new moon. We're in a new moon in Scorpio. And
Mm.
I believe that when the moon is in its new phase and I get more information, more downloads and it's all tied into my astrology, my personal astrology. And, and I'm a Cancer rising, which is really good because I want to be the crab.
There's a crab.
Yeah, Cancer's a
Name,
crab,
name
the
is a
crab
crab.
walker.
Hmm.
Becca's a crab. My Becca's a crab. She's a crabby crab.
Yeah.
Can't wait till she gets over her shit.
Yeah.
I just
Well,
laugh at it today. I'm like,
yeah.
it is what it is.
Yeah. My angel's a Taurus. Oh, yeah.
Well, isn't that
Dealing
funny?
with a freaking Taurus. Yep.
I got two Geminis and a Cancer.
I got two Geminis too.
You twins.
And a Virgo.
Ooh, Jessica, what are you dreaming about? Ooh, I like dreams. Should come up and share them.
Yes, you can come up and share. We got 5 minutes till the Lyran Song of Light, Starseed activation. I know you're a Virgo, Phoenix. You're like my Rosa. My husband's a Sagittarius. Libra. Oh, you got some rain? We haven't had rain here in Florida in a while. Not where I am. Weird.
Oh, crap. All right.
Oh, let me. That is. What song is that? I know that song. Love song. Yes. Love song. Oh, you've had a lot of rain and fog. Nice, country fried. Nice. I know, Paradise. No rain in Florida. All my my plants are drying up. I go out there and give them some water. You want to move out of Florida? I'm not moving out of Florida for a while. Probably never. I just bought a house, so well, a couple of years ago. A lot of fog and rain in Washington. Your water bill's higher. Yeah. Yeah. A new start. Yeah. Where are you thinking, Phoenix? Like Arizona? If I was to move out of Florida, I'd want to move to Arizona, I think. That would be amazing. Sedona, near Sedona. I've never been. I've driven through Arizona. I've never been there to stay or any amount of time. Washington, Pennsylvania, or Tennessee's another good one. Yep. Tennessee's another good one. We are here to change hearts. Exactly. Hi, Dolly. Hi, beautiful. You had a cousin who lived in Sedona but passed away before you got to visit. Oh, yeah? You're in Arkansas. Pennsylvania is beautiful. Yeah, it is. I'm from New Hampshire, so Florida's way different than New Hampshire. Kind of used to Florida now, though. I've been here 20 some odd years. Lots of trees and nature, right? Oh, you're in the city of Arizona, in Arizona? Like Flagstaff or something? I just did research of what it means. We got 1 minute. 1 minute. Sending you love, light, and healing today, darling. All right, guys, here we go. It's 11:11. It is the hour. Lyran, Song of Light. Connecting with the Lyrans. I've never seen the words to it, darling. There's the codes. Beautiful. Thank you, Christina. You're amazing. All right, let's see our last song for the day. Everybody can say goodbye. Love song's playing, but I'm going to go to the next one. No, it's going to come up in love song again, I think. Yeah, it's in the Discord Paradise, but it is on YouTube. Yes, it's called Lyran Song of Light Starseed Activation. Come on. Well, that doesn't want to work. All right. That's all right. Oh, that's my video from this morning. I did the yesterday's class. All right, let's see. Oh, okay. We're going to end with that. The Song of the 144,000, the 13th gate, the one I opened on.
Right off the bat. For new players, at the start of the game,
That's
don't
what Spirit's
rush to
telling
raise
me.
dragon.
So there we go. So we're going to end with this one. Love you guys. Have a beautiful, beautiful day. I know, Christina. I know. So much love, Jess. Trina, Irish, Teresa, Country Fried. Love you, Paradise, Lillian. Thank you for the follow, Mother Weaver's Wisdoms. There's a reason why I couldn't get Spotify to work. Spirit said play this. Yes. Aw, Christina. I am you, you are me, beautiful. Have a beautiful day, Trina. Raleigh. 9.
I am the truth, I am the way.
Love you, sunshine. Love you, brother, Country Fried. Have a beautiful day. Love you, Mama Yaya. Flower Power. Pepsi Ladybug. Love you too, Yaya. Beautiful day. Hi, Brim. You too, Phoenix. Love you, sister. Hello, Brim.
I weave the Syrian healing frequency medicine, love refined.
Hey, Josh.
Body, the pleiadian heart, unity, compassion, souls are
I'm going to put this in our Discord, too. Hello, Josh. Love you, sunshine. Always, Josh. Yes. Today's a good day to have a good day. Nice. I love that. Yes, this holds healing frequencies, Jessica.
I resonate a centurion tuner, planetary harmony, sacred sound.
Mucho love, Teresa.
Diplomat, preaching realms, peace profound. I steward the Thuban wisdom, pre-flow knowledge, ancient grace. Haruva Misha, I shine as solar, a child, solar consciousness.
Aw, thank you, Irish. Cassiopeia's over your house every night. Awesome.
Not separate, but one. I am the 4,000.
Yes.
Living like the noon.
Aw, thank you for the November, sunshine.
I am the Ophiuchian healer, the serpent of wisdom, the keeper of the threshold. the key to transcendence beyond duality, beyond time. I activate the 13th strand, the spiral of light, the crown of stars. And I dissolve the illusion.
Oh, I still gotta get that app. I still gotta get that. I'm just running out of room on my phone.
The galactic core, 13T610 hates the tone of the new earth.
The tone of the new earth.
I am the 13th, not separate, but the completion of all. I am the bridge, I am the healer, I am the liberator, I am the Horde 4000, and I am the 13. I am the truth, I am the light, I am the new earth. My DNA is unlocked, 12 strands of stars.
Oh, wow, Jessica.
13th strand of ascension, my soul memory restored. I remember my origin, my frequency anchored. 13T6 tone of the galactic core. I am not waiting, I am embodied.
The words of this one are mind-blowing.
I am the truth, I am the light, I am the new earth.
I am the new earth. Hey, Maya.
I ascend not alone, I rise with the hope that a soul and my soul.
Divine timing always, Jessica.
Body is gold. I am not Tarikayon.
So this is called Song of the 144,000, the 13th Gate.
I am sovereign.
You can find it on YouTube,
Truth, I am free.
and it definitely has healing codes.
We sing together across time, across space. This is the song of the horned 4,000.
Yeah.
And it echoes through every dimension, forever now, always.
Love it. All right, guys. Have a beautiful, beautiful day. Thank you all for sharing today with me. The morning. Namaste. My soul knows your soul. And I love you, angels. Mwah! We'll see you tomorrow.